Ever feel like building your dream business is like climbing Everest in flip-flops? You've got a breaking idea, the passion to make it happen, but you're staring at a funding gap that seems impossible to bridge. You're not alone. Millions of entrepreneurs face this challenge every single day. And while it might feel daunting, securing investment is absolutely achievable. But you need the right guidance, the right strategies, and a whole lot of grit. Welcome to the ultimate guide on how to find investors for your business. In this video, we're diving deep into the top 5 strategies that actually work, based on years of experience, countless success stories, and a healthy dose of real-world advice. Forget the generic advice you see everywhere else. We're talking actionable tactics, insider secrets, and a step-by-step roadmap to navigate the complex world of fundraising. Whether you're a bootstrapping startup or an established business looking to scale, this video will equip you with the knowledge and confidence you need to attract the right investors and fuel your growth. Here's what we'll be covering today. First, we'll uncover the power of building a killer network. Second, we'll reveal how to craft a stunning pitch deck that captivates investors. Third, we'll explore the world of angel investors and venture capitalists. Fourth, we'll delve into crowdfunding and other innovative funding avenues. And finally, we'll discuss the importance of due diligence and investor relations. So, grab a notebook, settle in, and let's get started. Strategy number 1, and arguably the most crucial, building a killer network. I know, networking can feel like a chore. Small talk, awkward encounters. But trust me, it's the lifeblood of successful fundraising. Investors rarely appear out of thin air. They're found through connections, referrals, and by actively putting yourself out there. Think of it as planting seeds. The more seeds you plant, the higher your chance of a successful harvest. Let's break down how to network effectively. First, identify the right events. Don't just go to any business gathering. Focus on events where investors are likely to be present. Industry conferences, pitch competitions, startup meetups, angel investor forums, these are all prime opportunities. Use platforms like Eventbrite, Meetup.com, and industry-specific websites to find relevant events in your area or online. Second, prepare your elevator pitch. This is your concise, compelling summary of your business. You should be able to deliver it in 30 to 60 seconds. Focus on the problem you're solving, your unique solution, and the market opportunity. Practice it until it feels natural, not robotic. Here's a simple framework. We help target customers who are struggling with problem by providing solution, which helps them achieve desired outcome. For example, we help busy parents who are struggling with meal planning by providing a subscription box of healthy pre-portioned meals, which helps them save time and eat healthier. Third, dominate LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a powerful tool for connecting with investors and building your professional network. Optimize your profile with a professional headshot, a compelling headline, and a detailed summary of your experience and your company's mission. Actively participate in relevant groups, share valuable content, and engage with other professionals in your industry. Don't be afraid to reach out to investors directly, but personalize your message and explain why you're reaching out to them specifically. Fourth, attend events with a purpose. Don't just stand in the corner sipping drinks. Have a clear goal in mind, whether it's to connect with 3 potential investors, learn about a specific industry trend, or simply practice your pitch. Prepare open-ended questions to ask people you meet. Focus on building genuine connections, not just handing out business cards. Follow up with people you meet promptly after the event, and personalize your message based on your conversation. Let me share a quick story. I know an entrepreneur, Sarah. She was building a sustainable fashion brand and struggled to find investors. Sarah started attending local eco-friendly business meetups and a fashion industry conference. Instead of just mingling, she actively participated in discussions, asked insightful questions, and offered her expertise. At one event, she met an investor who was passionate about sustainable businesses. They struck up a conversation, and Sarah delivered her compelling pitch. Within a few weeks, she secured her seed funding. The lesson? Networking with a purpose and focusing on building genuine connections are key. All right, you've nailed the networking. Now let's craft a pitch deck that will blow investors away. Think of your pitch deck as your company's resume. It's your opportunity to make a strong first impression and showcase your vision, your team, and your potential for growth. A poorly designed pitch deck is a massive turnoff, no matter how great your idea is. What should a killer pitch deck include? Let's break down the essential components. First, the problem. Clearly define the problem you're solving. What pain point are you addressing? Use statistics, quotes, and real-world examples to illustrate the severity of the problem. Make it relatable and compelling. Second, the solution. Present your unique solution to the problem. How does your product or service address the pain points you've identified? Focus on the benefits, not just the features. Explain how your solution is different from the competition. Third, the market opportunity. Show investors the size and potential of your market. What is the total addressable market, TAM? What is your target market? Provide data to back up your claims. Investors want to see that there's a large and growing market for your product or service. Fourth, the business model. Explain how you make money. What are your revenue streams? What are your pricing strategies? Provide a clear and concise overview of your business model. Fifth, the traction. What progress have you made so far? Do you have any paying customers? Have you achieved any milestones? Show investors that you're not just talking about your idea, you're actually executing on it. Sixth, the team. Introduce your team and highlight their relevant experience and expertise. Investors are betting on you, so show them that you have the right team in place to execute your vision. Showcase your team's background and experience. Seventh, the financial projections. Include realistic financial projections for the next 3 to 5 years. Show your projected revenue, expenses, and profitability. Be transparent about your assumptions and be prepared to defend your numbers. Eighth, the ask. Clearly state how much money you're seeking and how you plan to use it. What are your specific funding needs? What milestones will you achieve with the funding? Investors want to know how their money will be used and what return they can expect. Ninth, the exit strategy. Discuss potential exit strategies for investors. How will they get their money back? Potential exit strategies include an acquisition, an IPO, or a sale to another company. Investors want to see that there's a clear path to liquidity. Beyond the content, design matters. Your pitch deck should be visually appealing, professional, and easy to read. Use high-quality graphics, consistent branding, and a clear font. Proofread carefully for any typos or grammatical errors. Consider hiring a professional designer to create a visually stunning pitch deck. It can make a huge difference. Remember, your pitch deck is a living document. You should constantly refine it based on feedback from investors and your own evolving understanding of your business. Practice your pitch until you can deliver it confidently and persuasively. I remember a client of mine, David, who was launching a new AI-powered marketing platform. His initial pitch deck was dense, technical, and frankly, boring. We worked together to simplify his messaging, highlight the key benefits for users, and create a visually appealing design. The result? His meetings ended with investors. All right, you've got your killer pitch deck. Now it's time to target the right investors. Angel investors and venture capitalists are two of the most common sources of funding for startups and growing businesses, but they're not the same. Understanding the differences between them is crucial to targeting the right investors for your specific needs. Let's start with angel investors. Angel investors are typically high net worth individuals who invest their own money in early stage companies. They often have experience in your industry and can provide valuable mentorship and guidance. Angel investors typically invest smaller amounts of money than venture capitalists, ranging from a few $1,000s to a few $100,000. Where do you find angel investors? Start by searching online databases like AngelList, Gust, and Crunchbase. Attend angel investor conferences and workshops. Network with other entrepreneurs who have successfully raised angel funding. You can also look for angel investor groups in your local area. Now let's talk about venture capitalists, VCs. Venture capitalists are firms that pool money from institutional investors, like pension funds and endowments, to invest in high-growth companies. VCs typically invest larger amounts of money than angel investors, ranging from a few $1,000,000 to tens of millions of dollars. They typically invest in later-stage companies that have already demonstrated some traction and are looking to scale rapidly. Securing funding from venture capitalists is more competitive than securing funding from angel investors. VCs are looking for companies with the potential to generate substantial returns, and they conduct thorough due diligence before making an investment. They generally want a seat on your board and expect a significant level of control over the company. How do you find venture capitalists? Research venture capital firms that specialize in your industry and investment stage. Attend venture capital conferences and pitch events. Get introductions from other entrepreneurs, advisors, or investors. A warm introduction is always better than a cold email. It is very important to do your research. Before approaching any investor, whether angel or VC, thoroughly research their investment history, portfolio companies, and investment preferences. Tailor your pitch to their specific interests and demonstrate why you're a good fit for their portfolio. Investors appreciate entrepreneurs who have done their homework. Remember, raising money is a process. It takes time, effort, and persistence. Don't get discouraged if you face rejection. Learn from your mistakes, refine your pitch, and keep pushing forward. Every no gets you closer to a yes. One of my mentors, Mark, always says, fundraising is a numbers game. Be ready for it. Let me share an inside tip. When you get a meeting with an investor, treat it like a conversation, not an interrogation. Be prepared to answer tough questions about your business, but also listen carefully to their feedback and show that you're open to learning. Investors are looking for smart, coachable entrepreneurs. While angel investors and venture capitalists are traditional funding sources, crowdfunding and other alternative funding avenues are becoming increasingly popular. These options can be a great way to raise capital, build awareness for your business, and validate your market. Crowdfunding is the practice of funding a project or venture by raising small amounts of money from a large number of people, typically via the internet. There are several different types of crowdfunding. Reward-based crowdfunding. In reward-based crowdfunding, backers receive a reward in exchange for their contribution. This is a popular option for startups launching new products or services. Platforms like Kickstarter and Indiegogo are popular choices for reward-based crowdfunding. Equity crowdfunding. In equity crowdfunding, backers receive equity in your company in exchange for their investments. This is a more regulated form of crowdfunding, and it's typically used by companies seeking larger amounts of capital. Platforms like WeFunder and Seed Invest facilitate equity crowdfunding. Debt crowdfunding. In debt crowdfunding, backers lend money to your company and you repay them with interest over a set period of time. Platforms like Lending Club and Funding Circle facilitate debt crowdfunding. Before launching a crowdfunding campaign, it's essential to do your homework. Create a compelling campaign page with a clear pitch, high-quality visuals, and attractive rewards. Set a realistic funding goal and develop a marketing plan to promote your campaign to your target audience. Engage with your backers and keep them updated on your progress. Besides crowdfunding, there are other alternative funding avenues to consider. Grants. Many government agencies and private foundations offer grants to startups and small businesses. Research grant opportunities that are relevant to your industry and apply early. Small business loans. Banks and credit unions offer small business loans to help companies finance their operations and growth. Be prepared to provide a detailed business plan and financial statements. Bootstrapping. Bootstrapping involves using your own personal savings and revenue to fund your business. This is a challenging but rewarding approach that allows you to maintain full control over your company. I worked with an entrepreneur, Maria, who developed a line of eco-friendly cleaning products. Maria decided to use crowdfunding. She created some good rewards for contributors to her campaign. Her plan worked so well. Crowdfunding provided cash and new customers for her business. The lesson? Crowdfunding isn't just about the money. It can also build a community around your brand. You've secured funding. Congratulations. But the work doesn't stop there. Maintaining strong investor relations and being prepared for due diligence are essential for long-term success. Due diligence is the process by which investors investigate your business before making an investment. This typically involves reviewing your financial statements, legal documents, customer contracts, and other relevant information. Be prepared to provide investors with all the information they need in a timely and transparent manner. Here are some tips for navigating due diligence. Be organized. Keep your financial records, legal documents, and other important information organized and easily accessible. This will make the due diligence process much smoother. Be transparent. Be honest and upfront with investors about your business, including both its strengths and weaknesses. Don't try to hide anything, as it will likely be uncovered during due diligence. Be responsive. Respond promptly to investors' requests for information and answer their questions thoroughly and accurately. This will demonstrate that you're professional and trustworthy. Once you've secured funding, it's time to focus on investor relations. Think of investor relations as a marriage, not a one-night stand. Investors are your partners, and you need to keep them informed about your progress and challenges. Be transparent in your communication, provide regular updates on your financial performance, and solicit their feedback and advice. Here's how to build strong investor relations. Communicate regularly. Provide investors with regular updates on your business, including monthly or quarterly reports, conference calls, and in-person meetings. Be transparent. Be honest and upfront with investors about your progress and challenges. Don't try to sugarcoat things, as they will likely find out the truth eventually. Solicit feedback. Ask investors for their feedback and advice on your business strategy, and be open to incorporating their suggestions. They often have valuable experience and insights that can help you grow your business. Build relationships. Take the time to build genuine relationships with your investors. Get to know them personally and show that you value their input and support. This will help you build trust and create a long-term partnership. I had this client, a tech startup CEO. He started ignoring investor emails in the first month. Investors didn't hear from him for months. They started asking questions, and a valuable investor sold all his shares immediately. The lesson? Investor relations is extremely important. So there you have it, the top 5 strategies for finding investors for your business. Remember, raising money is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires hard work, dedication, and a healthy dose of resilience. Don't get discouraged by setbacks. Learn from your mistakes and keep pushing forward. Let's recap the key takeaways. Number 1, master the art of networking. Get out there, build relationships, and connect with potential investors. Number 2, craft a killer pitch deck. Tell your story, showcase your vision, and demonstrate your potential for growth. Number 3, navigate angel investors and venture capitalists. Target the right investors for your specific needs and be prepared for due diligence. Number 4, explore crowdfunding and alternative funding avenues. Consider all your options and find the right fit for your business. Number 5, prioritize due diligence and investor relations. Build strong relationships with your investors and keep them informed about your progress. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your biggest challenges when it comes to finding investors? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more valuable content on entrepreneurship and business growth. Your feedback helps us create valuable content for you. Thank you for watching, and good luck on your fundraising journey. Remember, you have the power to turn your dream business into a reality. Keep hustling, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself.